Here are some sneakers dropping this month. Welcome back, guys. Let's get started. First up, we got the Air Jordan 12 Phantoms. Now, these did release yesterday, December 2nd, for a retail price of $200, and this was a women's exclusive. Now, as far as looking at these guys, like the colorway is not bad. This is not a bad colorway. I mean, these actually remind me of those red metallic Air Jordan 12s that we got a few years ago. I mean, they honestly remind me of the OVO 12s as well, but for the most part, seeing everything that is aligned for 2025, I think most people are already done with 2024 and they just waiting for 2025 to come. Now, for me personally, I definitely can say I could pass on these. I mean, once again, it's not a bad colorway. It's just something that it's not really a necessity for me in particular. But once again, these did drop yesterday and the retail price was $200. Next up, we got the Air Jordan 4 Net White. Now, this also released yesterday. Now, the retail price point was $210, and this was also a women's exclusive. Now, I definitely know that I would pass on these simply because, when it comes to that whole net shroud and them extending the netting over the tongue, I'm not a big fan of that. I'm a big fan of the regular Air Jordan 4s, where the caging is on the side. This is just a bit too much. I'm not even sure if you can cut that particular part off to make it look like a regular Air Jordan 4. And y'all know Jordan Brand, when it comes to women's exclusive, they like to take things up a notch. But for the most part, I will say the only dope thing I like about this shoe is the fact that, it does have the gold hang tag, and minus the shroud netting and the gold, this would definitely just be the pure money fours if you really look at it, guys. But this is another one that I know that I could definitely pass on for the most part. But if you are a fan, these did drop yesterday and the retail price point was $210. Next up, we got the Nike Foamposite 1 Metallic Coppers releasing December 4th for a retail price point of $230. Now, this is a colorway that we last seen back in 2017 that originally launched in 2010. Now, the 2017 pair was cool, but I really wasn't feeling that pair too much. I don't know if it was because of the color blocking. I am a big fan of the 2010 pair, of course. And this is another classic shoe, releasing around that classic time when basketball sneakers is at its peak. Listen, if you know, you know. Now, this shoe right here is definitely going to be a big GR, kind of how some of the other Foamposites have been. And it's a crazy time to see Foamposites sitting, because back then, you wouldn't have seen Foamposites sitting. Listen, if you know, you know. I even did a video on it that you guys could go check out. But this shoe will be releasing in men's and grade school sizing. And if you are looking forward to them, for all of my Foamposite heads, these will be dropping on December 4th for a retail price point of $230. Next up, we got the Soulfly Baroque Brown Air Jordan 12s releasing December 6th for a retail price point of $225. And I like these a lot, guys. I like these a lot. Now, I've seen comments on this particular silhouette, and it seems like most people think that Soulfly stole Alma Mayer's concept. But, guys, though they are two different concepts, although they did both collab on the same particular silhouette, the color blockings are two completely different. Alma Mayer has a burgundy color blocking and Soulfly has the brown color blocking. So, as far as silhouettes, yeah, but color blockings, no, they are not the same. But I do like these a lot. And one of my favorite Soulfly collabs is that Air Jordan 1, the patent leather with the black and the green. Oh, man, those are just perfect. Perfect. And I know that there have been some early looks of the Soulfly Air Jordan 12. So I definitely, I feel like this is a shoe that, people going to go for. And I mean, it's an Air Jordan 12. Now, they won't be available everywhere. Of course, they're going to be available at Soulfly, which is based in Miami. I believe these will drop on the sneakers app. I'm not too sure. But for the most part, I don't know about anything else as far as raffles, anything of that nature. But if you are planning on going after these, they will be dropping on December 6th for a retail price point of $225. Next up, we got the Kobe Air Force One Low Varsity Maze. Now, these will be releasing also on December 6th for a retail price point of $150. Now, this particular colorway is inspired by the 2002 2003 mid PEs that Kobe did wear, and that was during his time of free sneaker agency, where he had some Air Force Ones. He was collabing with brands like Reebok and so forth. And as far as like the color blocking, guys, they definitely got the color blocking on point. Basically, once again, just coming as a low top from a mid. And what's crazy is some people don't like mids. Like back then, mids was a big thing in the sneaker community. I just feel like some people, they've drawn away from mids, and they look at mids like but for the most part, like, I actually rock with these. Now, if memory serves me correct, earlier on this year, I heard Sneaker Files say that they were gonna release the 2009 grade school pair of the Kobe Air Force Ones. I'm not sure what happened to that, but this particular colorway right here, I do like. And I do feel like most people might have a chance at this particular colorway than the black pair, simply because the black pair will be limited to 8,000 pairs. This pair, on the flip side, it won't be available everywhere, but you might have a better chance at grabbing these than the black pair. So if you are going for these guys, good luck. If you are going for the black pair, good luck as well. But once again, these will be dropping on December 6th for a retail price point of $150. Following up to that, we got the reverse metallic Air Jordan 5s releasing on December 7th for a retail price point of $200, and these will be available in full family sizing. Now, as far as these right here, I know they did release overseas in the summertime, and this is a colorway where, once again, like, with so much dropping in 2025, this colorway, like, I know for me it's not a necessity, but I just feel like it's going to be an overlooked colorway because, once again, when you have so much jam packed into the next year and you have a few weeks left within a year, more people are so anticipated on, man, we got to get the next year. So, I mean, you might have some people that actually rock with this particular, color blocking right here. Now, for me, I would say that the color blocking is okay, but as far as like, picking them up, I'm cool on them. I definitely could pass on these. But if you are a fan, these will be dropping December 7th for a retail price of $200. Next up, we got the Kobe 9 Christmas Elite Pro Tros releasing on December 12th for a retail price point of $240. Now, this is a colorway that we originally seen launch back in 2014, and they will be dropping again to celebrate the 10th anniversary. Now, this is also a colorway around that time that the Lakers did debut versus the Bulls on Christmas. Now, I can't remember if MJ actually played in the parodies or if he was in his injury around that time, but I know his teammates did lace up these in, that debut game. And man, to see so many classic, basketball sneakers come back, yeah, it just gives you that feeling of, man, going down memory lane. And this colorway right here, like, I am a fan of. And if you don't know, like, the Kobe 9s released in a plethora of high and low tops. What's crazy was the Kobe 9 Halos, those was actually sitting. And to see, how the Kobe's have been doing as of late, it's kind of crazy to see a Kobe actually sitting. But for the most part, listen, I ain't gonna complain because, listen, I actually rock with the Kobe's, and if it's a colorway that I like, I'm definitely going to go after it, and this right here is one of them. But if you do plan on going after them, these will be dropping on December 12th for a retail price point of $240. Following up to that, we got the Legend Blue Air Jordan 11s, and these will be releasing on December 14th for a retail price point of $230, and they will be available in full family sizing. Now, this is a colorway that was worn by Michael Jordan in the 1996 All-Star Game, of course. And we've seen a retro back in 2001. Then we've seen a retro 13 years later in 2014. Now we are getting a third retro this month, of course. And if you guys know me, y'all know I love my Air Jordan 11s. Like, for me, Air Jordan 11s is a must my favorite silhouette of all time. Like, yeah, I just love these. I love these. Now, I don't know if many people gonna, rock with these. I mean, y'all know when it comes to the holiday 11s, they do a massive, release, so many pairs. And as far as this colorway, I feel like, I don't know, y'all. I feel like this might be the least light colorway out of the OG colorways. I feel like, when it comes to the OG colorways, a lot of people go with either the Concords or the Breads or so, But I rock with these heavy, and this right here is definitely my number one cop to grab for the month of December. So if you do plan on going after the Air Jordan 11 Legend Blues, these will be available in full family sizing everywhere. So hopefully everyone can be able to obtain a pair of these. But once again, these will be releasing on December 14th for a retail price point of $230. Following up to that, we got the Blueberry Air Jordan 12s releasing on December 18th for a retail price point of $210, and they will also be available in full family sizing. Now, this is a shoe that I feel like I'm gonna wait till I feel like these might go on sale. I don't want to say that, they're going to go on sale ASAP, but I just feel like, I might be able to get these for below retail. Now, if you guys don't know, this colorway is basically, the opposite of the Air Jordan 12 Cherries. This is basically the Cherry 12 color blocking, just, swapping out the Cherry color blocking for this Blueberry color blocking. I'm not even sure why they gave it that name, but listen, I'm not Jordan Brand, but I like these a lot. I definitely like these a lot, of course. And what's crazy is we have some similar color blockings coming in this particular silhouette next year, like the French Blue Air Jordan 12s, of course. And I'm definitely a big fan of those, and classic over anything. But for these, I definitely feel like I can get these below retail. So I'm wait it out, y'all. I'm gonna wait it out for this particular pair right here. And y'all know the hood gonna go crazy for these. I just know it. Cassie's dropping December 18th for a retail price point of $210. And lastly, we got the Travis Scott Velvet Brown Air Jordan 1 Lows releasing on December 21st for a retail price point of $150. And I will say that they dropped these around the perfect time. Now, they low-key could have dropped this particular pair in November, but I mean, the months are so close. It's like, you know, but for the most part, I like these. I like these. I like these. And, as far as like the color blocking, I mentioned that I think brown is Travis Scott's favorite color, because you guys know it's always that brown on a shoe, whether it's mocha, whether it's velvet brown, whatever the case may be. But I also feel like a lot of the Travis Scotts as of late have been hard to obtain. Like, I mean, I can't even remember the last time I actually went for a Travis Scott. But I feel like for the most part, like, I don't know. I feel like I've seen certain people get dubs on Travis Scott. Then there's, those people who don't even try for Travis Scott's anymore, because it's just like, man, listen, what's the chance of going for them if my chances are slim to nothing? Listen, if you are in that boat, I'm right along with y'all, man. It's like, listen, if I hit on them, I hit on them. If I don't, I don't. There's still a lot of other releases that, I did hit on that I am happy about. So, if you do plan on going after these, and you want to get into the raffles, things of that nature, hopefully you guys are able to obtain a pair, man. Good luck with trying to obtain a pair of this particular shoe. But once again, these are dropping on December 21st for a retail price point of $150. So guys, that is what is dropping for the month of December. If there's anything on your radar that you do plan on grabbing for this month, or if there's any other shoe that I didn't name that you do plan on going after, let me know all of that down in the comment section below, man. But if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like. For those of you who are new to the channel, if you want to see more monthly release videos like this, if you want to see more sneaker reviews or anything sneaker related, guys, then you know what to do. Hit that big subscribe button, y'all. It is greatly appreciated. Until next time, I love and appreciate you guys. Reach for the stars. Sky's the limit. And we out.